and I welcome you to another exhilarating episode of eNCA Drive. I'm Nqobile Madlala, and in the next half hour, Dasen, Thathiah, Justin Ford, and me, of course, the First Lady, will take you on a trip for your life. So hold on to your seats.
Having been at your workshop earlier this week, we understand that there's certain struggles that goes along. Talking about
Drifting began in the early 1980s. It's defined as an act or activity of steering an automobile so that it makes a controlled skid sideways through a turn, with the front wheels pointed in a direction opposite to that of a turn. eNCA's Drive's Justin Ford joined a few drifters and brings us this segment.
in motorsport, there has to be a winner or a loser. It is no different with Shane Green and Juan Stemmet. These two have been battling for a while now. Here this week, we got to speak to them ahead of the Drift Outlaws mega event. And this is the action we got to see. Juan, we are days away from the Drift Outlaw series. You've decided to change your car. New parts, new body. Talk us through that process in terms of getting ready ahead of that all-important clash.
Justin, basically the other car, after Japan we decided the technology in the car is too old. For South Africa it was up there, for international it wasn't up there. So I decided, let's pull the motor, let's just get a lot of weight out of the car, let's modernize the car. And with it being a V8 car and stuff, all the parts is coming from America. So yeah, COVID just screwed us over with shipping. It's ridiculously expensive. So I decided to put that build on hold. About a month ago, we acquired this car, and which was an ex-drift car. And yeah, once again, it was an anti. And yeah, we're just getting the car up there with all the small stuff to be 100% reliable.
Juan, you are #1 on the Drift Outlaw series standings. Been there for a while. The drivers want to come for you, want to come for your position.
Yeah, Justin, I'm #1 now for almost 2 years. And obviously the guys are after that spot. And now finally with a lot of sponsors coming on board, and that makes the guys just more after that spot and wanting it more. So yeah, Shane has been after it 2-3 times already. Every time either he loses or his car breaks. So yeah, he just can't take it that he's not going to beat me. And yeah, if I'm still sure if I don't have a car breaking or something, he's not going to beat me.
We are days away from yet another battle, with the Drift Outlaws series. In terms of your car and your preparation, how are things going? Things going well? Are you going to be ready for this weekend?
Yes, we will be ready. Yeah, it's just so much work here. We're busy changing turbos and gearboxes, and so we want the car to perform on its best, man. And we're taking away a lot of power because I can't break this stuff so much, man. So yeah, we will be ready. We will be ready.
Shane, in terms of maintenance of a vehicle and ensuring the vehicle performs on the day, what have you guys made sure that this time around you are able to perform on the day?
Yes. I've got a very good friend of mine, Michael Lasher, New Engineering. So he was engineering everything for me and seeing that everything is proper, He gave me his word, so we must see what happens.
Moving ahead to the actual Drift Outlaws event, and the fact that you then had the opportunity to fight out for Drift King, Juan losing out, or at least Tommy losing out to Juan, giving you the opportunity to take up #1 spot. We find ourselves with you at #1, Shane Green.
It is, yeah. Honestly, I wouldn't think that I would make it this far today. We really struggled today. Honestly, this was one of my worst days. I mean, we weren't breaking, but the setup was just not getting there. And then, yeah, thanks to my team, we got it right. So, yeah, we're on top.
Having been at your workshop earlier this week, we understand that there's certain struggles that goes along with the sport.
Yes.
It's an expensive sport. Things break down.
Very expensive.
You now have the opportunity where VP Fuel Racing have come on board.
Yes.
How happy are you?
Oh, extremely, man. You know what, like I say, I've been drifting for quite a while, man. And you know, I really appreciate this sponsorship from VP Fuels.
An individual who outperforms. Growing up, I drag race. And at one point I used to work and I used to earn a salary, and then every cent I earned used to go into this vehicle. And I personally know how costly it is, not just to build a vehicle, but just to maintain a race vehicle and run a race vehicle.
Talking about the #1 spot, everybody's going to be gunning for you now. Is that something that you're ready for, excited about?
No, I'm waiting. They can come now so we can go again. You get what I'm saying? Setup was keen today. It was keen. And yes, we managed to sort out the issues.
Just the way racing goes, we understand that there's winners and losers in every type of way. Shane managed to fight his way up to #2, which allowed for him to actually battle you for drifting today at the actual event. Just that race again, where is it that you find it potentially just went wrong for you in terms of the ratings for the actual race or point scoring?
Yeah, so Shane went against Tommy for the #2 spot. Tommy straight line, so he wanted a technicality there. And then he went against me, and in the top chicane corner there in the smoke, we basically just clipped bumpers. Judges said I bumped him offline, so he got the win on the technicality there.
But again, what it has proven to us today is that the two of you really have it going for each other. True professionals, might I add, coming against each other during the race, knocking, but be able to actually really just, at the end of the day, enjoy the racing and just enjoy what you do.
Yeah, when you're on the track, we bump each other, we knock each other. But the most important is when you come off the track, we shake hands, we laugh about it. We're not fighting about damage on each other's cars. I think that's the most important part of it.
This was just a borrowed car. It was the first race on a borrowed car.
That is gone.
Well, that brings an end to today's proceedings. I get to go out on a drift with race master Razik Raja. Razik, let's go.